Huh. This looks a lot different from when I first bought this. And I don't recall Unity being an engine that existed back in the NES era, so this being made with Unity really confuses me. Unless maybe Arc System Works used Unity to, what would you call that? They used it to, I don't know, take the old game and put it on new system, I guess. What's quality up? Let's check the settings. Avatar. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Oh. Huh. So I could play as Williams or Chin, or the blue-haired Billy, Bimmy, Jimmy, Bimmy or Jimmy. Not sure if any of you remember that. Oh, and there's Jimmy down there. Cool. Not that I'd want to. Let's change the game's background. That's not bad looking. A little vanilla. Let's go with black. I don't like having the borders on the sides. Did it save that? Nope, it sure didn't. There. Perfect, it saved it. Screen mode looks fine. Standard zoom, yeah. Yeah, I don't like this. This is better. I don't like that in the Castlevania games. You can't change that though. They might have changed that though. You're able to do that in the Mega Man collection, so you know, Konami, maybe check that out. Is 4:3 the actual aspect ratio? This is definitely not, but kind of hard to tell really. Just set with that. Scan lines, no thanks. I have no scan lines. I don't like scan lines. I think that looks tacky. I mean, if that's your thing, hey, whatever. Yeah, I don't see. It's not really doing anything, so let's check out the controls. Actually, A should be the X button. And B should be the square button. Start, select. Oh, it's not going to let me use the big square button. Alright, well. No. Why not designate a trigger button then? Button 1 plus button 2. Oh, you can automatically jump kick? I don't... Here. I don't like that. It should just be... You know what? Let's just designate it to circle. It's fine. Chat. Do that. And then menu, boom. That looks good. Yeah. Okay, cool. It saved all of that. Actually, I kind of want to. Never mind. reverb. I don't know why reverb would need to be in there, but whatever. Doesn't look like there's any copywritten music, so no fear of getting another copyright strike to add to my collection. My merit badge collection. My merit badge sash, I should say. Ooh, let's do it in native. Ew. Looks like you have multiple options for that one. What, one Cantonese and one Mandarin, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know that online play was a thing for this. That's pretty cool. What's quality up though? That's not where they smooth the 8-bit graphics, is it? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate watching people gameplay and stream old retro games and use that smoothing. It looks god awful. Yeah, see, I want all these ridges, you know? I want to see these edged pixels. I want that. Okay, well, I'm hitting start, so do I not get to play? Like, what in the devil's going on? Well, menu works. Why can't I start the game? Start button is options, so why is it not working? Why on earth would you have to push select? Whatever. You know what? Never mind. That's just asinine. So my experience with this game, it's interesting. I have an interesting history of this game, and I remember. Okay, there's still no jump kick yet. I have not earned the jump kick yet. I think that's at like three hearts, I mean, not squares. I remember reading about this game, not really reading about it, but seeing an ad for it in the Nintendo Fun Club magazine. That was a really cool magazine that I thought was, I kind of miss it, just talking about it, thinking about it. Clunky controls. I remember seeing it in the ad for it though. It's got the ad was interesting. I really don't like when this guy wants to do that. The ad was interesting, and it was released by, I want to say, Trade West back in the day. Or, you know, it was brought over, I guess, by the publisher. The Americanized publisher was Trade West, I should say. Yeah, I didn't know much about the game. It just said that it was an arcade hit. And so I kind of wanted to play it because I liked a lot of the arcade translations at the time. This is one of those, the arcade was one way, but for the NES they changed things up to make it more fitting for the system. Yeah, it's a bit of a downgrade, but I mean, I enjoyed some of those games like that, like the Bionic Commando, the difference between Bionic Commando Arcade and NES. Man, how'd she get that hit on me? Oh, did I earn jump kick yet? Nope. It's headbutt, I think. I think this is funny. They kept this in there. Why you would keep that in there, I don't know, but it doesn't bother me at all. Oh, geez, that's not cool. Right out the gate, just getting pounded on. Right from the get-go. Let's do that headbutt. No. Oh, it's the uppercut you get. This guy sucks to fight. Because he's a cheap shot. You gotta cheese him to really take him out. Yeah, I could do the stupid. It's not stupid, but I think it's cheap. Where you kick him off the ledge. That's cheap. It's cheap like that. Like he just smoked me. That was cheap too. Just right out the gate, getting beat up on like that. That's bold. Honestly, I'm just doing this because I want the points to level up the abilities. Yep, got jump kick now. Oh yeah, I have a button designated for that, which is cheese, but why not? I mean, if they're gonna cheese me, why can't I cheese them back, right? If you're gonna bring the cheese, bet you I'm gonna bring pepperoni and crackers to this party. I think the key is to kind of stay inside. Oh, yeah, kind of stay really close inside them, because then you can't really dodge it. Yeah, so I eventually rented this in junior high, and I remember not really liking it too much. Just like, wow, this game is super hard. And then I had a friend come over, and him and I both played it. We thought the 1v1 part was interesting too. Never seen a game like that before. This is long before, whoa! Oh, geez, I didn't realize that guy was still alive. I'm trying to pick the box up, but it's not letting me. Kiss it. Kiss my boots. Why would you pick that up, dude? I'm not even pushing the punch button. Oh, you're a real jack in the box. Williams in the box. Oh, this guy's trouble. Yeah, because that's how dynamite works. It explodes on impact. Dynamite is a pressure sensitive, contact sensitive. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Come on down. If any of you are watching that, we all know how BS that is. I forgot what the trick was. There was some kind of trick where you hit like an invisible one of those guys. They're Williams, right? Or are they Jimmys? I don't remember what those guys are called. But yeah, you would just go over here and do this. And you would hear somebody going, ugh, ugh, ugh. And then you just rack up all these points. And that's how you do that. One thing I really hated about this game is it didn't have a continue feature. So you end up starting all the way at the beginning. How do I have all 3 of my hearts still? Oh, good. I was gonna say, this is BS if they did that. Start off more powerful. It's like, when did Double Dragon become a roguelike, you know? Yeah, so I rented this. My best friend growing up, him and I played it. We thought the 2-player the versus mode was interesting. Yeah, and that was like I said, before Street Fighter 2 came out. So when that game did come out in the arcade, my friend explained it to me in a way that I could understand. Because I'm like, what is this game? You know, you're talking about Street Fighter. Like, it sounds cool, but what is Street Fighter? And then it was, whoa, how's this guy? You guys seeing this? That's just wacky. Oops, I forgot to silence the phone. So I can't progress until this guy comes down from there. Or can I? Oh, I guess he just despawns himself. Here, I'll let you take care of this. Come on, don't you want a Van Damme sidekick that? I'm gonna Bolo Young that over to you. Double Impact, anybody? Double Impact, Double Dragon? Anybody? Well, I can't progress because the game glitched. See, that one guy, what is he, a Henry or a Williams? I don't remember the names of these guys. I frankly don't care either. So, oops. There it is. Let's reset that. I mean, I have to. I'm locked. Yeah, one of the things, yeah, it bothered me there was no continue feature. So the furthest I could ever get was the part where you fight two Obobos in Mission 2. That part was one of the hardest, no, it was Mission 3, the forest area. There's so much cheap stuff in that game too, or in that level. Like, these guys are extremely aggressive in that level. Yeah, and I think the names were in the arcade were different, and a friend of mine, or a classmate was telling me about it. It was like Spike and Nail or something like that, or Spike and something. Spike and Hammer? I don't remember. I never got to play the arcade version, but I did see it in an, not in an arcade, but at a fair. And there was a, I want to say it was the Puyallup Fair. Before I realized what that place was a long time ago. So I'll never step foot there again, but I mean, that's my personal preference. My personal choice, I should say, not my preference. Yeah, it was it was either that or in Portland, I don't remember. I remember seeing a lot of games that I've only heard about but never got to play in at fairs and whatnot. Big carnival type stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, seeing the arcade version of this, I was blown away by how beautiful the graphics were, but also I was blown away about how different the game was too. Because this is completely different from the arcade version, or its original iteration. So that's pretty much my history on it. I wanted to play this really bad, then I finally did, and then I was just not too impressed by it at all. I'm still not really, I'm a little nostalgic for it, but I'm not impressed by it still, you know. It's just not that great of a game. It has its moments though, but yeah, there's a lot of like that. What the heck was that? Things like that would happen in the NES version too, so keep that in mind. Wow. First try, first life. Oop, right out the gate too. Man, they just put them right up on you like that. Well, I guess you can't use that against me. If I could remember what that trick was, I'd show you all. I never got it to work on the NES version, but I tried it out on the old RetroPie, and oof, that guy ducked. Yeah, they get a little more trickier too. Oh, I hate that thing. How come it didn't blow up when it hit the ground? I thought that was that special dynamite that blows up on impact. Guess not. I mean, it had no problems blowing up in my face when he threw it at me. Alright, got jump kick. Pretty much all the other abilities are useless in my opinion. Once you get jump kick, that you don't really need the rest. Yeah, see, it blew up on the bat. Why didn't it blow up on immediate impact when it hit the ground? I'll never know. I mean, that's how science works, right? There you go. Oh, I lost the bat. Whoa, hey, easy there. I'm not your sub. I'm not into that. Next thing you know, she's going to be dragging a St. David's cross behind her, too. Gimp mask. Oof. I remember you could cheese them down here. Yeah, and then you just do that. This is really corny, guys. Boop. Oh, that didn't work. That did, though. The problem with doing that, though, is you lose out on the points, but you save yourself health. Because they're eventually gonna hit you. It's ridiculous, too, how they sneak those hits in. Alright. Oh, I lost the whip. Oh well. I don't need it to beat this guy. It'd help. You gotta watch with him though, he'll duck if you don't time, if you don't time that correctly, he'll duck. And I think he can block too, so I mean, you also gotta watch that. Oh, oh yeah, I have a button designated to do that, I keep forgetting that. I still think that's cheap, but hey, why not? The game cheeses you, you might as well take advantage of things like that. Technos were, well, Technos didn't do that. The folks that reformatted this so it could be played on the PlayStation. Oh, he got me good. But yeah, the folks that did that are the ones. Man, this guy sure has a lot of health. Oof. He almost took me out. Wow. But yeah, if they're going to be generous enough to put a convenience thing like that in the game, why not take advantage of it? Like I said, this game cheeses you so much. Oh, I'm not getting beat up on right out the gate. Here, you can have this, and then let's kick you in the gut. Yeah, that when they start ducking that roundhouse. That's a roundhouse, right? Or it's not a spinning kick. It's not a wheel kick. Yeah, that's a roundhouse. do know the difference because I practiced Muay Thai for many years. Man. Those knives do so much damage, so it behooves you to really be mindful and watch out. I really hate that they do that duck. Like, there should be an ability for that, you know? You hit down and punch and you'll duck or something. Or down and both buttons would make you duck. I mean, if they can do it, why shouldn't you, right? Besides, they're not the ones building... Oh, man, these guys are tough. I have to do this corny stuff. Wow. Trust me, this is as boring for me as it is for anybody watching it. I'm not getting any enjoyment out of doing this. Music for this level's really terrible. I'm not gonna lie. That first level music is so good. It makes you wonder what happened, you know? Same with the title. The music for the title screen is so good. And I've heard some really good covers. Like the Any Eskimos did a really amazing cover of that song. Well, they did like a medley of that song, and then it goes into the first level song. Their version's hands down the best I've ever heard. Any Eskimos or Neskimos? I'm not sure. I've seen them once back in PAX when they were doing PAX in Bellevue. I think it was the last year they did it in Bellevue before they moved it to Seattle. Oh, I'm sorry, PAX Prime, or PAX West, or whatever they want to call it. It was before there was a PAX East, though. Let's just say that. God, that was so boring. But if you wanna walk away with more of your health bar, you're gonna have to do this. They could at least make it do a little bit more damage. I mean, geez. Because if you just try to beat them the normal way, it's kind of lame. Because they're going to hit you back. That's why you do this. It helps if you have your back turned to them, because, I don't know, it cheeses the AI for some reason. There's also a distance factor, too. If you do it too far away, they duck. If you do it too soon, they duck or hit you out of the air. La 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 la. Oh, I hate this part too. Because that can get you if you're not careful. Yeah, see, how did he hit me? That's what I want to know. How did I take the hit? It's because the game is cheap. Jump. Especially with that guy right there. Yeah, why not take advantage of all the cheap stuff? Because they'll do it to you just like that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, right in my face, right out the gate. Right from respawn. Alright, so your best bet's to go up here and then make your jump. Oh, you prick. How about a roundhouse to the face? Baseball bat to the gut. You know what? Kiss it. Kiss my Vans. Alright, I got 5 hearts. I don't know what the 5th one's really good for. Yeah, I can do that too, pal. I have all those moves. And then some. The punch ability is really useless in this game until you get the hearts that let you grab the hair, and then you just really mess them up. Because that uppercut's pretty lame, the roundhouse is lame. But that's how you do it. That's how you really want to get them. And I think you execute that by hitting over and, well, it would be the A button on the NES controller. But it's over and the kick button. This was my roadblock for the longest time back in the day. This is a tough fight too. Still to this day, it's really tough in my opinion. And then you have to pick which one of those you go into. And yeah, I've picked wrong before. It's not fun when you're stuck like that. Oof, just barely got away from that. Oh, he almost took me out. Woo! I'm curious as to how the online feature would work with this, because it's not 2-player co-op. And it doesn't look like they've added that feature in, which, I'll be honest with you, that would be one hell of a selling point if they did have, if they figured out how to make it, you know, 2-player co-op. I mean, they could do it. I mean, if they did this using the Unity engine, why couldn't they, you know? Why couldn't they, and why wouldn't they? Oh, I'm at a checkpoint. I don't remember that being in the like, I remember having to start all the way at the back again. I don't know, maybe that was in there. It's been so long since I mean, this is junior high. I'm almost 46, so that's a long time ago for me. At least over 3 decades? Over 3 decades ago. Punched me right out of the air. Sometimes you can trick the AI like that too. Whoop. Music for this level's so bad. I mean, you have the first level music is so good, and then you go to this, like, really? I don't know, it just sounds like somebody... It sounds like someone at Technos was drunk when they were composing the music for this level. Like they were like, alright, we got 2 really great songs. We got the one for the title, and then we got one for the first level. And then, like, they progressively got more and more drunk, and then thought, hey, let's put some weird sound effects in there. You know? Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Because, you know, they're drunk. They don't know any better, right? I don't know about you. I've not had very brilliant moments being inebriated, so I'll be honest with you. I can relate a little bit. I've written some music drunk before, and it didn't sound very good. I thought you could go into these caves. Oh, you can. But should you? The answer to that is no, because that does a lot of damage. Oh, now we got a platform. Definitely not looking forward to doing these jumps. I jumped! Why? I jumped! What in the devil was that about? Alright. Mode 8. 2-player is not co-op. Is it? No, because it takes turns. Alright. Well, that's as far as I plan on getting, and I don't plan on replaying all those levels again, so I'm gonna call this stream. Yeah, it was another Throwback Thursday with the Double Dragon. Remember that corny show from the 90s, though, that they had? The cartoon? It was after that movie came out, the really bad one with Mark Dacascos and, you know, Robert Patrick, I think, was in it. The woman that played Felicia in One Life to Live, that soap opera, was in it. And then Alyssa Milano. And then the guy that was a Bobo, he's like the bad guy in all kinds of different action movies from the 80s and 90s. But yeah, that cartoon was pretty, it was pretty bad. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of liked it. Especially when there wasn't a whole lot else on TV, so it was entertaining. Well, yeah, I'm gonna sign out. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Comment below, tell me what you liked about the video. If you like this type of content, I do a lot of retro gaming on this channel, so please consider subscribing. I would love to earn your viewership. Well, with that said, have a good morning, a good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Danny out. Oh, I lost my view.